Am I wrong for being upset my parents are choosing to pay my dog's surgeries over my plastic surgery? Well, okay. I, 18 female, have disliked the way I've looked for a while. I confided with my mother for the past 4 years how I felt, the lack of confidence, the uncomfortableness of social events, etc. I just wanted to feel my best self before college and start anew. So my mother agreed to let me get a rhinoplasty. She called the office, and when the woman on the phone offered the next available date, a couple of weeks before classes, she immediately accepted. For a reference, we agreed that I would pay for half and it would cost around $7,000. Now I have 3 dogs. 2 of them are 12-year-old Goldens who have had health problems in the past. One of them already had a tumor removal surgery, and they got regular vet visits. This week, we found out one has nose cancer and the other needs their gallbladder removed. This entails surgeries and treatments that cost way more than mine. Today, the day of my pre-op consultation, my mother dropped the bomb that I can't have it done. She said it's mainly because of my dog's medical expenses. I love my dogs, but I can't help but feel bitter. I didn't even want dogs. My parents just got them for company, to cuddle, all that. Meanwhile, something that would significantly improve my confidence and mental health is thrown away for them. After she apologized, I curtly said it was fine, but she can tell I'm still deeply hurt. Am I wrong for feeling this way? Okay, remember we say you can't be an asshole for feeling something. So let's see what she does with it. There are some edits here, so let's see what she does with it. Edit: I've read most of the comments, but I want to clarify something. These procedures are not life-saving. My dogs are old, very old. Extensive chemotherapy or cutting my damn dog nose off will put them in more pain and suffering. It will not cure anything. Edit 2: I'm not asking them to not pay for my dog's care. I wouldn't do that. Looking at my post, it reads like I'm blaming my dogs or asking them to not pay for their surgery. That is not what I meant. That's my bad. Out of anger, I made those comments. I understand this is the natural course of action my parents must take, but I'm still upset for myself. Not asking for anything to change, just sitting in my pain. Call that selfish. Okay. But you guys are acting like I can't be upset at 2 things at once. Like my years of insecurity will just go away. Okay, so she didn't take any action on it, and she actually clarified in the edit here that she didn't want anything to change. She feels upset and just wants to know if she's wrong for feeling upset. And again, you can't be an asshole for feeling something. It's what you choose to do with that feeling that can determine if you are or aren't. Morgan, I agree. She sounds awfully entitled, but at least she had the self-awareness to say, I'm sitting in this. I'm just experiencing this. I just want to know if you guys feel like this feeling is justified, or if it's ridiculous. And yeah, I'm no expert on psychology or plastic surgery, but it feels like this isn't going to fix everything like she thinks it's going to. It's not going to fix it. I don't think it's going to be the magic wand that she thinks it's going to. And she's immediately going to have more self-esteem. And if they can't help pitch in their 50% now, she has to make the choice on if she wants to pay for 100% of it. She said, like, my years of insecurity will just go away. Flip that same statement toward, if you have plastic surgery, do you think your years of insecurity will just go away? It's an aesthetic surgery. It's not going to change who you are. It's not going to change your feelings. It's not going to change any kind of trauma that you have. It's a surface thing. It's changing what it looks like. It is, I don't know. I'm sure there's some research behind it about how, how it can actually affect self-esteem and insecurity, but I don't think it's going to be a quick, immediate fix like she thinks it's going to. I mean, it's a few weeks before classes start. Like, she's probably going to be all bruised up and swollen, I would think. And I mean, if anything, I think she's got to be addressing both things. And I think a lot of plastic surgeons actually recommend this too. It's you're going to have to be addressing and working on the inside as well as the outside if you want to do the outside. You cannot ignore the inside and feel like changing something on the outside is going to fix the inside. I don't think it works that way. And I think that's the bottom line here. And we say it a lot. You can't be the asshole for feeling something. It's what you do with it. So yes, if she gets to the point where she's actively exhibiting resentment because she's allowed her feelings to build to that point, then yeah, that's going to be an issue. But there are all kinds of other red flag warning signs throughout this that I feel like she's going to have to address.